Good afternoon. I'm Carol Tsao, Associate Dean for Student Affairs. On behalf of all the Academic Affairs Deans, welcome to the 2020 MCW School of Medicine, Milwaukee campus White Coat Ceremony. Initiated by Dr. Gold, the first White Coat Ceremony occurred in 1993 at Columbia University's College of Physicians and Surgeons. More than 25 years old, this important rite of initiation, observed by most medical schools, welcomes new student doctors into the profession of medicine. This ceremony, less than 1 hour in duration, is divided into 3 parts. First, you will be welcomed by 4 presenters: Dr. Joseph Kirschner, Dean of the Medical School, Provost and Executive Vice President; Dr. Eric Gunderson, the current and 169th President of the Milwaukee Medical Society, the entity that provides our students with their first white coats; and finally, the keynote address, which is made possible by AAMC. Appointed in 2013 by President Obama, Dr. Vivek Murthy served as the 19th Surgeon General of the United States. He is a graduate of Harvard College and Yale School of Medicine. He is a retired Vice Admiral in the Public Health Service Commissioned Corps. Next, Ms. Alexis Meyer, the Director of Admissions, will present the class of 2024. And finally, the ceremony concludes with the recitation of the Hippocratic Oath. Prior to the inception of the White Coat Ceremony, the Hippocratic Oath, a noble 2,500-year-old tradition obligating new doctors to high professional standards for patient care in the practice of medicine, was recited by medical graduates at commencement. It was noted, however, by Dr. Gold that this recitation occurred, quote-unquote, 4 years too late. He believed that students should take the oath when they begin medical school and again when they graduate. Such practice, which is commonplace today, also more truly follows the motto of Hippocrates, who administered an oath to his students before their medical studies began. So without further delay, Dr. Joseph Kirschner.
Hi, this is Dean Joe Kirschner, and I wanted to welcome everybody to the virtual White Coat Ceremony here for the School of Medicine class in Milwaukee. Obviously, these are very, very unusual times, and this is my first White Coat Ceremony being done virtually. I'm sorry that I can't be there with you personally and your families. I very much enjoyed getting to know many members of the M1 class already through virtual scenarios and other ways of interacting. But there's nothing quite the same as being able to be there personally with you during this really important time of the White Coat Ceremony. But again, the pandemic has changed everything for all of us in so many ways. And we're certainly able and willing and joyful in celebrating with you and congratulating you in this White Coat Ceremony today, albeit in a different fashion. I just wanted to share that each and every student who comes to the Medical College of Wisconsin and joins the MCW family really enriches our institution and makes us who we are. And it is in particular our students and our graduates who leave an indelible mark on this organization. And I just couldn't be more pleased that each and every one of you has decided to join the Medical College of Wisconsin and be part of the MCW family as you journey along your way as you become physicians. Some of you know, or many of you know, that the White Coat Ceremony is actually a ceremony that is relatively new, although it's getting longer every year. When I was a medical student here at the Medical College of Wisconsin, there was actually no such thing as a White Coat Ceremony. It didn't exist at any medical school. And it's really a wonderful celebration, and it's a wonderful introduction into the clinical practice of medicine. Some of you may know that the reason that we have white coats in medicine is these were adopted long ago, as the medical profession was trying to distinguish itself as a profession that was rooted in science and rooted in intellectual thinking. And at the time, the white coat that was worn by scientists in the laboratory became that symbol and was adopted by the medical profession. I want you all to know that the white coat is very symbolic for many reasons. And certainly not all of us wear our white coat every time we go to see patients or are even in the clinical settings. I work mostly over at Children's in the Pediatric Ear, Nose, and Throat Clinic. And when I'm working with kids, they oftentimes don't like to see somebody dressed up formally in a white coat. So I often don't wear my white coat, but I always have the symbol of the white coat in my mind and in my memory, and what it brings to our profession and what it symbolizes for us as physicians. And as physicians and as healers, every time you put that white coat on, or every time you think about that white coat, or think about the white coat ceremony, or what the profession of medicine symbolizes, I want you to remember a few things. First, I want you to remember empathy. We can't all know every experience that our patients have or come to us with, but you need to empathize with them. You need to always put yourself in their shoes. You need to be thinking about what they're going through, what they may be suffering, and what their families may be going through. I think as a physician, if you get too far separated from the concept of empathy, it's very, very difficult, I would say impossible, to really be an excellent physician. The second thing I'd like you to remember from the symbolism of the white coat is professionalism. This is a profession, it's a calling, it's a vocation. And all of you at all times need to think about the professionalism that is represented in being a physician. It is an enormous calling, and people will be holding you to very high standards. People in your communities are going to view you as leaders, and they're going to ask you to do things. People are going to entrust you information and things about their lives that they don't entrust to anyone else. And it really, really is incumbent upon you as physicians to remember that you have to maintain that professionalism at all times. And then finally, I'd like for you to remember the concept of humanism, remembering what it means as a human creature to interact with your fellow humans in this wonderful vocation and profession of being physicians. It is not an easy thing to do at all times. Sometimes you'll be tired, and sometimes you won't necessarily be having your best day. But people will want you and expect you to come to them as a physician who understands the human sufferings that they may have or the difficulties they may be undergoing. And you have to put that front and center. And you have to always be thinking about that as you care for patients and as you move forward. Again, the ability to be a physician is just a wonderful gift. I know that every single day of my life, I'm grateful for having been able to matriculate at the Medical College of Wisconsin and graduate from this wonderful institution. I hope that you all will have similar experiences as you move along and increasingly use your white coats in clinical settings. I know that the staff and administration here at the Medical College of Wisconsin is very, very happy to support you in these endeavors. If there's ever anything that I can do for you, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at jkirshner@mcw.edu, and I'm here to support and help you. Please celebrate today in this white coat ceremony with your loved ones, with your family, with those around you in an appropriate socially distanced fashion. We will all be together in person sometime soon. I look forward to celebrating in other ways with you as you move through MCW. I look forward to seeing all of you on the wards with your white coats in times in the future. And please remember to stay safe. Remember to continue to work hard, and remember to be grateful every single day for the privilege to wear a white coat. Be well.
My name is Eric Gunderson, President of the Wisconsin Medical Society. On behalf of the Wisconsin Medical Society, the Medical Society Foundation, and our 10,000 physician members, I would like to congratulate each of you for your dedication and commitment to becoming a physician. I am honored to be here today to welcome you to the profession of medicine. The white coat you receive today is a gift from a Wisconsin physician who has sponsored it through the Wisconsin Medical Society Foundation's White Coat campaign. Since the late 19th century, the white coat symbolizes much of what medicine is and has always been about: professionalism, trust, honesty, integrity, and ethics. It is also a symbol of the support system you are now a part of. With your white coat, you received a personal message of encouragement from the physician who sponsored your coat. Some of you may develop a long-lasting professional relationship with that physician as a mentor and role model. For others, it is simply nice to know that someone believes in you and took the time to wish you well on your journey. For students, the Wisconsin Medical Society Foundation offers access to scholarships, student loans, and educational opportunities. The Medical Society invites students to participate with shaping policy, leadership opportunities, and professional engagement. As the medical profession transitions to more digital communication and virtual visits, the WisMed community platform is a forum for all members. In this time of pandemic and uncertainty, the Wisconsin Medical Society supports your efforts to be heard, to be strong, and to be secure. For the past 179 years, the Wisconsin Medical Society has been there for its physician members. With the mission to improve the health of the people of Wisconsin, physicians working together can accomplish great things. Your ability to make a difference is enhanced by your membership. Once again, on behalf of the Wisconsin Medical Society and Foundation, congratulations and welcome to the medical profession. We wish you the very best as you begin this amazing journey.
Congratulations, class of 2024. It is an honor to be with you as you begin one of the most exciting and consequential journeys of your life. When you first set your sights on becoming a physician, no one could have imagined that you would be joining the profession during one of the most surreal moments in our lifetimes. COVID-19 has transformed our lives. It has also underscored the important role that medicine and public health play in society, while also making it painfully clear that we have more work to do to create a system that cares well for everyone. COVID-19 has reminded us how much the health of a few affects the health of all. It has reminded us that poverty, racial injustice, and access to clean water and healthy food have profound consequences for our health, often more so than the decisions we make in clinic or the hospital. If we want to be healers in the fullest sense, if we want to not only treat disease and suffering, but also prevent them in the first place, then we must broaden our charge as physicians. We must care not only for the patient in front of us, but we must also seek to understand and address the underlying factors that drive illness in our communities. We must do this through our research, our teaching, our direct service, and our advocacy. There is one more thing this pandemic has reminded us of, a lesson that will be invaluable to you as you navigate the choppy waters ahead. It has reminded us how much we need each other. Our relationships are far more powerful and consequential than we may think. The more we study social connection, the more we realize that when we have people in our lives we trust and love, we are happier. We are also healthier. We perform better at school and at work. And we are better able to dialogue with one another, which has implications for reducing polarization and increasing cooperation. Our relationships, it turns out, are the foundation on which we build everything else. But as essential as our connections with one another are, they are often the first to suffer in our fast-moving world, where the pursuit of work and achievement often displace time with family and friends. I say that as someone who, for many years, allowed training and work to distract me from the people who mattered most, something I have worked hard to correct in recent years. Despite all the uncertainties and ups and downs you will encounter in the years ahead, my hope is that you will always make your relationships your top priority. Our relationships are our anchors. Keep them close. Fight for them. Pick up the phone when a friend calls, even if it's for 30 seconds. Visit your family and close friends, even if it's for a short while. Remember that even when you have only a few minutes to spend with someone, you can make that time count by giving them the gift of your full attention and your full presence. I leave you with one final thought. I want you to know right here and right now that the most important qualities you need to be a healer are the ones you had even before you entered medical school. Your ability to care deeply for others, your ability to listen with compassion, your ability to lead with love. Despite what the world may tell you, you are enough. You don't need to publish papers to be worthy. You don't need to receive awards or ascend to powerful positions in order to be a good doctor. It is in our intrinsic ability to give and receive love that we find our humanity and our true power to heal. I hope you are always surrounded by people who love you. I wish you many moments of laughter and joy in the journey ahead. May you have lives full of inspiration, full of peace, and full of happiness. Congratulations and good luck.
Mohammed Abdel Rahim, Inia Aden, Harry Anandaraja, Natalie Anamalu, Stephanie Armstrong, Mitch Arnold, Elizabeth Augie, Chris Babyars, Beanish Bakai, Jacob Bartosiak, Eric Bejarano, Joe Benbow, Charles Richard Bendel-Smith, Danielle Slaughter, Cole Binger, Amber Bow, Benjamin Boren, Julia Bosco, Owen Bowie, Ryan Brown, Tracy DeWong Bowie, Brett Businger, Brendan Bike, Delaney Cairns, Grace M. Callan, Brandon Colley, Laura Carrillo, Kyle Cass, Catherine Chang, Elizabeth Sinkagrani, Madeline Kennedy Coleman, Megan Conroy, Brian Conway, Brennan Cooper, Jenna Cormier, Lorraine Dang, Timothy de Guzman, Trevor DeSieber, Andrew DeGroot, Stephen Denton, Elizabeth Dominguez, Athena Dong, Mary Kate Dornan, Donovan Drulard, Jesse Duarte, Ashlyn Elfman, Ezadine Elmir, Gabriela Ferreira Diaz, Max Fisher, Leah Flanagan, Jesse Fletcher, Gabriel Forrest, Rivka Franklin, Megan Gallagher, Anna Guerin, Lane Geisness, Austin Gertis, Leah Gerlach, Max Goodman, Rachel Gordon, Allison Gorman, Rachel Greenberg, Garrett Michael Grissom, Kendall Gross, Christian Gutierrez Huerta, Paulina Gutkin, Edward Hackett, Bushra Hamed, Alex Hammond, Matt Hargraves, Joseph Harder, George Helding, Catherine Henry, Kayla Harold, Max Hershey, Caitlin Hoffman, Bryce Ridka, Camilla Ishueva, Spursh Jane, Abhishek Janardhan, Amanda Jancourt, Alexandra Johnson, Morgan Johnson, Anna Kirschner, Aliyah Kival, Komal Kuja, Jiwon Kim, Victoria Klinuski, Divya Kodali, Stephen Kohler, Bethany Coram, Julia Krantz, Grace Kubiak, Devesh Kumar, Shivani Kumar, Chris Curlow, Kim Marie Custer, Taylor Laborde, Tina Lamb, Joyce Lee, Amy Yoonjin Lee, Morgan Leisring, Angel Lee, Cindy Lee, Ming Lin, Jacob Lindemann, Gabriel Lira, Jeffrey Liu, Jennifer Lipschitz, Marie Libke, Lila J. Luna, Nathan Lozum, Anna Trehi Lyons, James Stewart McLeod, Ragasnehith Madula, Megan Malloy, Nicole Marie Manfredonia, Sarah Morawski, Ben Maresca, Lucas Matson, Thomas Mataska, Jara McLaren, Tyson MacLeish, Ashin Mehta, Blake Miller, Jessica Miller, Tessa Miller, Vlad Milchev, Gloria Min, Tarini Mitra, Stacy Morose, Cecilia Mora, Josiah Murray, Christopher Nas, Keith Nakamura, Kristen Nascimento, Sophia Neiman, Kevin Nguyen, Jacob Knoll, David Nowak, Chiamaka Nwosu, Carly O'Donnell, Stephen Ortman, Neil Osafo, Celeste Payne, Morelli Palathinkara, Carmine Palladino, Omid Partovi, Kahan Patel, Meera Patel, Nisha N. Patel, Connor Peterson, Nicholas Pennington, Ashley Pittman, Alexandra Polovnev, Nick Pop, Mary Claire Potter, Polina Prokoda, Nina Punyamurthy, Alexis Pillard, Hannah Ray, Ramsey Reyes, Elizabeth Rayfelt, Caroline Remmers, Brianna Rotherham, Micah Rubin, Claire Saltzman, Gregory Samuel, Megan Skiltis, Taylor Schleusner, Damon Schmalzried, Josh Schmerler, Tamara Schroeder, Elena Seifert, Harini Shah, Nemit Shah, Ali Shamsa, Adam Shakali, Katie Smith, Ashley Stanky, Brianna Stotts, Jet Stromswold, Bryn Lockwood Sutherland, Matt Swenson, Shane Tendick, Molly Thopper, Emma A. Tillison, Mohammed Titi, Marissa Tobes, Jacqueline Tran, Kendall Trigloff, Madeline Tucker, Mia Turbati, Kate Tyson, Anna Unteroyo, Raquel Aida Valdez Ramirez, Emma Valley, Aaron Valley, Ayang Vang, Danica Vendiola, Anna Maria Viteri, Nalani Wakinikona, Joseph Walsh, Obinia Wamo, Abigail Wano, Igal Warsame, Rachel Weber, Delaney Weiland, Allison Whitaker, Michael White, Glennie Whitfield, Nate Wolfrath, Jonathan Wong, Monet Woolfolk, Na Zong, Natalie Yas, Grant Yun, Madeline Janet Zamzo, Jalen Zamai, Casey Zas, John Zunker,
As a member of the medical profession, I pledge to dedicate myself to the service of humanity through the art and science of medicine.
The health and well-being of my patients will be my first consideration.
I will respect the autonomy and dignity of my patients.
I will value the individuality of my patients and care for all of them to the best of my ability.
I will safeguard the confidentiality of my patients.
I will practice my profession with conscience and integrity and in accordance with medical standards.
I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the community in the improvement of healthcare.
I will give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due.
I will attend to my own health, well-being, and abilities so that I am able to provide the best care for my patients.
I will engage in an honest self-reflection upon my character, acknowledging both my strengths and limitations.
I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights or civil liberties, even under threat.
I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor.
Hello, everyone. On behalf of the MCW and Marquette Medical Alumni Association, I want to welcome all of our M1s to the Medical College of Wisconsin. I'm Matt Goldblatt, president of the MCW and Marquette Medical Alumni Association. I graduated from MCW in 1997, and I completed my general surgery residency in 2004. I've been on faculty here since 2009. It brings me tremendous pleasure to be with all of you on this momentous day in your medical education. Traditionally, the white coat ceremony marks the beginning of your journey into one of the greatest professions. What will define this milestone for years to come is that you have reached it during one of the greatest public health threats of our lifetimes, the COVID-19 pandemic. And as you move forward, this experience will shape your generation of physicians. Like so many, I've had to rise to the occasion as a physician, scientist, and teacher, fueled by inspiration from colleagues, staff, and students to look ahead with a new perspective. We will continue to reimagine everything we do. People have adapted and even thrived in this environment with new ways of learning, insights into research, new ways to see patients, and being open to new information and receiving knowledge through new platforms. My experience at MCW prepared me tremendously for my work, and I have every confidence that you will receive an equally positive experience. And you can count on the Alumni Association to be there supporting you along the way by sponsoring, at least in part, a number of the activities, initiatives, and events that you'll participate in. We are also working to create resources to support students as they navigate this unprecedented learning environment. And we know that connecting these students with those of our MCW alumni community is a powerful resource. I hope you have all registered on Engage, our online alumni platform, where you can reach out to alumni for mentorship. Just go to mcwengage.com. At the core of MCW's mission is educating and training skilled doctors, scientists, pharmacists, and healthcare professionals who are prepared to meet the ever-changing needs of the communities they serve. And the Alumni Association is another vital campus partner for you.
Student doctors, on behalf of all the faculty, it is a privilege and our utmost joy to welcome you to the household of medicine. Congratulations. Family, friends, and colleagues, thank you for joining us on this celebratory occasion, and happy holidays.